Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video for Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. My name is Ventus. In this Fractured Daydream video, I'm going to give you my opinions on the first DLC character for the game, STREA, the first and only character so far to wield a greatsword, as well as break down how to use her weapon and kit to perform high damage combos. Now, really quickly, before I get into all of that, do me a favor and sub to the channel if you're new here, and if you like videos like this, please drop a like. Alright, so I'll make this part short and sweet. I love STREA's weapon. Her kit is absolutely everything out of a greatsword user that I want. The fact that she is classified as a tank but plays more like a DPS, even more than Heathcliff, is amazing to me. And honestly, right now, she is literally the most fun character to play as, aside from Yu-Gi-Oh, in my opinion. Her greatsword has a lot of combat options for combos both on the ground and in the air, probably more so airborne than a lot of other characters. The most notable of these airborne combos is her infinite combo. She can remain in the air indefinitely, swinging her sword provided she does not get hit and knocked back down to the ground. If you jump up and hold heavy attack with her sword, it will glow for a sword art and she will attack with the heavy swing. If you tap light attack twice, you can once again hold heavy attack right after those two light attacks and go right back into another sword attack and repeat the process over and over. Other natural combos she has are light attack into heavy attack on the ground for a horizontal slash that leads into an uppercut attack. If you hit light attack 4 times, it hits with 4 powerful melee attacks that ends with a downward smash. Her 2 light attack into a heavy attack has a cool animation of smacking your target with the butt of her sword, which is followed up by another downward smash attack. 3 light attacks with the heavy attack on the end make STREA do a few alternating horizontal slashes that ends with a spinning attack that can hit multiple surrounding enemies. Another jump attack combo STREA has is to jump, tap light attack twice, and then end with a tap of the heavy attack. This causes STREA to give 2 aerial horizontal attacks followed by a diving strike that stabs her sword down onto her target. You can actually follow up this diving stab up from any number of light melee attacks while airborne just by tapping heavy attack. When it comes to her skills kit, she has 3 amazing abilities that are the best that I've seen in the game so far for a DPS. Her first skill, Strike Disaster. You activate it by pressing R1 and square. It's a chargeable attack that inflicts dark damage with a powerful downward swing of her sword. When you charge this skill, it does even more damage and can be charged up to 2 times. Each charge will create a pulse around STREA's body. If you charge this attack and jump into the air to attack a target, she will do several front somersault flips that attacks any target within range as many times. This version of the attack is best used on bosses or enemies that don't move around a lot. Chaos Dominion is my favorite skill out of her kit. She basically holds dark energy in her hand and slams it into the ground to create an AoE field that damages enemies and launches weaker ones. While the field is active and she is attacking enemies in the middle of it or anywhere inside of it really, she gains Siphon, absorbing HP according to the damage she's dealt to the enemy she's attacking. You can charge this skill to widen the AoE circle. You can charge this skill while in the air as well, though this has no aerial effect for the skill, it will only activate on the ground. And finally, her last skill, called Demolition Storm, is a twisting tornado of melee attacks where STREA spins around and deals damage to any target within range. She can even move around slightly while spinning to affect more targets. Charging this skill makes it last a little bit longer. After charging is done, you can make STREA jump into the air to activate the skill to deal damage to airborne or larger targets. You can also activate this sword skill directly after light attacks on the ground or in the air. Her ultimate skill is called Raging Blade, and it's basically just a flurry of heavy hitting attacks that will hit anything in front of STREA. I found that it's best to use this skill coupled with a fully charged Chaos Dominion so you can attack and gain HP back while attacking. Her L1 skill is called Hollow Drive, and it's an enemy taunt that gives you slight damage reduction from attacks as well as significantly reducing the charge time for all of her skills. Now, as far as characters go, her kit is solid and it seems to be made for the tank who wants to get scrappy with bosses. If you don't have the battle pass, I definitely think she is worth the money because of the advantages she has in combat over other characters. Now, as far as playing her role as tank, I think Heathcliff is still a better option for tank, but only slightly because he has more defensive options to keep himself alive, whereas STREA is pretty much dependent on the healer to assist her in keeping her health up. Chaos Dominion is great, but it does have a cooldown, so it isn't constantly healing her. So without that, she is basically just another DPS with a lot of health and some damage reduction when she uses her Hollow Drive skill. When tanking, I think the best strategy to use would be to activate Hollow Drive and use a fully charged Chaos Dominion. That way you take less damage from a boss and you are constantly getting healed back while attacking. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this breakdown review of STREA and SAO Fractured Daydream. If you watched the video to this point, please don't leave without leaving a like. For more, head to my channel and check out some of the other videos that I've made for SAO FD. My name is Ventus SGN. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.